The part of the autonomic nervous system that we'll talk about right now is called your sympathetic nervous system. Okay, and this we can all relate to. This is our stress state. So we call it, we're mobilized, our body's mobilized, our muscles are tight, and we are in a state of fear. So let's just look at the anatomy here of where our sympathetic system is in our body. It comes out of the brain and then travels all the way down the front of, right beside your spine, and it is right in front of your rib heads, all the way down here, your back. Okay, so it's in relationships to your rib heads at the back of you, and all the way down to your tailbone. So if you ever maybe pushed yourself in here or had a massage and someone's gone and you've gone through the roof thinking, holy, how could that be so sore? We've got a real big bag of bundles, a bundle of nerves coming down all this way where you might be feeling that sensation in your back. The body talks to the mind and the mind talks to the body, correct? Now, if we think about this system and where it is on our body, we can then think, okay, if I have really terrible posture all day, that could affect this system and the strain on it, putting us in a more stressed state. Because as you can see, if I'm forward and like this, I'm going to be straining this chain, this beautiful chain coming out of my brain and going down into my tailbone. Now, let's talk more about your emotional state as it relates to your sympathetic system. Now, can you think of a time when being mobilized with some fear would be a good thing? Well, I can. It's in sports. So when you're in sports, you're in that, competitive mode, but it's in a more balanced state because you're not really afraid, but you're mobilized and you're jacked up your body. So that would be something that's not going to be super taxing on your body necessarily because you're not really in that state of fear. Now, if we use the words fight or flight, which are the words that go along describing this system. So fight, so if you become more, sarcastic or passive aggressive or that type of thing, those are kind of emotional states and behaviors that go along with getting this part of the body more stimulated. And as well, if you can think of that was the fight, now you can think of the flight. It's, not wanting to be in socially engaged in activities. You want to be on your own, that type of thing. So that's how we're linking with this Stephen Porges polyvagal theory, is that's how we're linking more of the emotions to the different states of our autonomic nervous system.